for sports, especially anything Boston. And I can't help but think that his passing the day after the Major League Baseball trading deadline was no coincidence. If you remember what happened that day, the Red Sox basically blew up their team, sending a lot of their players from the World Series championship packing and going elsewhere. So I just imagine Dennis was anxious to talk to his baseball hero, Ted Williams, about what that meant for the future of the team. And also, I imagine at the same time, he would probably try to needle his friend Ray about the Yankees picking up Stephen Drew and moving him to second base. So thank you very much, Grady. Our next speaker today will be Dennis's daughter, Liz Moulton.
Thank you all for being here today to honor my dad. My family thanks you for the ongoing support this week, none of which has gone unnoticed. Today I'm going to read a poem that touched my mom and speaks to my father's character. Some people come into our lives and leave footprints on our hearts, and we are never the same. Some people come into our lives and go quickly. Some stay for a while and embrace our silent dreams. They help us become aware of the delicate winds of hope. And we discover within every human spirit, there are wings yearning to fly. They help our hearts to see the only stairway to the stars is woven with dreams, and we find ourselves unafraid to reach high. They celebrate the true essence of who we are and have faith in all that we become. Some people awaken us to new and deeper realizations, where we gain insight from the passing whisper of their wisdom. Throughout our lives, we are sent precious souls, meant to share our journey. However brief or lasting their stay, they remind us of why we are here: to learn, to teach, to nurture, and to love. Some people come into our lives to cast a steady light upon our path and guide our every step. Their shining belief in us helps us to believe in ourselves. Some people come into our lives to teach us about love, the love that rests within ourselves. Let us reach out to others and feel the bliss of giving, for love is far richer in action than it ever is in words. Some people come into our lives and they move our souls to sing and make our spirits dance. They help us to see that everything on earth is part of the incredibility of life, and that there is always joy to take part in. Some people come into our lives and leave footprints in our hearts, and we are never the same. We are all blessed to have had my dad in our lives in some way. For our family, it was to be loved, to be cared for, and to feel safe. The last couple of years of my dad's life were difficult. He hurt, and we felt it. However, our family felt something stronger. We felt the love he gave to us all, and together we would be stronger than ever. So, to my family, thank you, Jim, for being his best friend. Thank you, Dennis, for all your love and support. Thank you, Kelly and Eli, for holding his hand and always keeping him warm. To Madeline, Papa's brown-eyed girl, for always climbing into Papa's chair for a story, even up until last week. You might have all the Pinkalicious books memorized. So proud of you. To Zachariah, your sense of humor, your smile that lit up Papa's heart, your huge hugs, you always gave him enough, and your positive outlook on life. You definitely have Papa's sense of humor and huge heart. Matt, thank you for his special resting place where we can always feel his presence. It's perfect. Mom, you are his rock, his love, his better half. You are as equally as courageous and brave. It is our privilege to call you our mom. Thank you for being an example of what true love is. I'll end on a final note, quote from Helen Keller. The best and most beautiful things in the world cannot be seen or even touched. They must be felt with the heart. Dad, we will all forever hold you in our heart. Thank you for making every day with you a better one.